Oh, there are three constants in life: death, taxes, and I will never have a consistent uploading schedule. Hi guys, how's it going? I know I have not been uploading at all constantly, as I just said, but I hope you can forgive me for all that because we are getting started with the latest story of Honkai Star Rail. I don't even know what I'm doing here, and I don't know why I keep missing that. My trailblazer is a little stupid. Is this Trippy? Oh no, that's a little siren-y. Never mind. Yeah. You know, the end of the world looks very paradise-ish. Can I be here for the rest of my life? Just farming or something? I don't know.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it? The hometown in your memories never changes, but when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away. Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Pretty. That's all I have to say. Pretty.
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up.
Oh, now she's flirting. Okay, now stop that immediately.
But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? And I'm really looking forward to that.
I think you are tall enough. What do you mean? What more do you want? You want to be like 9 feet tall?
Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Id Silicii, what kind of Amphorius is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight. Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy.
Okay, cool. So that we don't have to do anything for release of millennia,
Like
yeah?
calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing.
It's funny how when the story first came out, we were calling it Space
Are you ready to answer
Space
the call
Rome,
of the world,
when it's
friend?
always been Space Greece. I'm not remembering that wrong, am I?
Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
Because I am, and that what I just
You
said
say
sounded
that.
stupid, but oh
But it's gonna
gosh.
be ages till we reach like calendar 4931.
Yes, thank you, March.
I can make use of the crevices of time. But surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
I don't know, we could just cuddle him for the entire time break.
That
That would be
won't be
fun.
necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
See, Don Hung is on my side.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
Yeah, all three of us are demigods now. Isn't that crazy?
Consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze.
It is kind of crazy how, like, in Currency Wars, these two are considered demigods, but then you got the Trailblazer here who is not. It's so unfair.
I am now connected
there we go.
with
The
this
game glitched out for a second there.
and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chrono-cognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
Let's ignore the fact that I am now wearing a meme hat, so this very serious conversation is being ruined by that fact.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Dan Heng and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
Ha! Get you to be the protagonist for once. That's hilarious.
Alright. It's time for Dan Heng and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
Yeah, you
The road
just
ahead
got
is
here,
long,
but okay.
But we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
I wonder if this is because they couldn't figure out how to properly write them in for the entire
Let's
rest
take
of the
one
chapter.
more look at the other side of the sea.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with
before
that,
we
but
set off.
it really just feels like a by the numbers basis. Like, alright, so there's the plan, this is what we're gonna do. Here's the recap in case you forgot about us.
So quiet.
And exit stage left.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
Turn over this eternal page.
Oh, you don't want to be slipped, no. Oh my gosh, look at that.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles has finally welcomed.
Its first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
Oh, that's a shame.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphorius.
Look at curiously shaped clouds
It
in the
has to be a
foreground
sign
there.
he left
Foreground,
behind.
background.
It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off?
Where I could use that as a funnel.
Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
That doesn't make any sense, but it's just what's
You
in
were
the mind.
still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then. Still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny. We best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face
The
a
Flame
memory
Reaper?
that I have forgotten for too long. And have denied for
Oh
too
wait,
long.
not the Flame Reaper, but oh my gosh, that you can't deny that's basically his weapon, yeah?
It's so dark. What is this place?
We've been here
The
before.
great tomb of the Nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born. My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in Ide Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore?
Probably the one who's
But I
currently
finally
talking.
get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The walls speak.
6,
Okay.
7.
Are we sure we haven't taken too many drugs?
Mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
What the f-
That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to hear that
As
in this
always,
game.
I'll read this
No.
book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
That last one's just
Thank
so
you,
rude.
friend.
My goodness.
Every single Cyrene. That sounds so kind. At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore. The Demi-Urge is right here.
Alright, great. Alright, let's deal with the Happy Farm. Probably gonna run into ions on the way as well. And, oh, never mind. I guess I gotta deal with Himiko now.
Interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling.
I must have forgotten a few things, because what?
But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
Yeah, it's like, why am I here?
You're quite calm, Jing Yuan. The Alliance only authorized the law food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But, with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, Rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huayan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Luofu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Luofu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first one. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Luofu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchuan must understand even more than the Luofu how significant this battle is. Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sadunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. The
Yeah,
Nook's
very ominous
Emanators
now.
are also their weapons to burn down the path. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them.
How many do I get to
My
fight?
assessment is this.
Please be 100.
To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost.
I asked for it, but then
I only
it's the most unfair and
One
BS
Luofu,
fighting the entire
the
game.
Luofu will fall into Ventilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
I mean, we died 5 times early, haven't we? So, safe enough.
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did she and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time, just in case.
Look at that.
You'll enter
I'm sorry,
Emporus,
imagine seeing
unite with
Emporus
three
in real
separated
life.
companions,
That
and
is
try to
so
locate Iron
trippy.
Tomb from within the world.
That's the part on the right. It's fluctuating a lot.
Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone except Pom Pom join the fight.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel from the outside. With our two-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those two to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The Cosmos has set its sights on Amphorius, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
So
Well
we are
then,
just nuking
let's
the
not
planet.
waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
I'm just kidding! I've already checked the
You did what now?
plan. And now, destination? Amphorius.
I've already checked the agreement boxes, therefore you're all going to hell.
One. Launch!
Oh my, and Urla's so lucky that most of her creations don't betray her. You were here
The
being
flow of
most.
Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Penacony's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection.
Yes, you had a bad experience
And
last time, didn't you?
Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Yes, he got humbled last time as well.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Angel Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications normal.
Oh my gosh, the best shooter and the worst shooter in the game.
Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiters still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive.
Now your performance as a playable character is quite underwhelming.
Please rest assured, all worlds star systems. We'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message.
You know what's wild? In any other story, this would be the finale.
Who will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations.
See, I know this is the finale chapter, but that's not what I mean. I mean, any other story would have this be the finale of the entire story, not just one chapter in the story.
For your selfless dedication.
Wonder how they're gonna top this.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about
And also, the
everything.
question that also has to be as if they should try.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the
Let's go off
cosmos.
those 6.
It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphorius looks like on the inside. I wonder where she and the others are right now.
Yes. I will definitely add Himiko to my team. She will work great in this remembrance team.
Hello? How's the signal? Can you hear us?
Ah, we're through! I can see the video feed. Everything's working perfectly.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What a surprise.
That's Celia in the background there.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation.
Hey, won't go to acknowledge
She made
her.
a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm. Is everything
Girl's
going
just sitting there in the background, just silently forgotten.
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Yarilo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. Matt, Japard, and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production chain. Hey, do you want to say something to them?
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined. We really wish we could help, but Yarilo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations
Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Eurillo 6 earlier? They won't stand by idly either.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Eurillo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belabogian falls.
Miss
Sorry,
Bronya,
Belabogian would never not be funny.
may all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
What's the next one? Oh wait, this is optional. My bad. Okay, I didn't know I didn't have to do that.
Why is there no one here?
Go take a bath,
Everything
man.
in
Probably
Akala
need it.
seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
Yeah, not long
It
ago.
seems
Like
as
a year
even
ago.
more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant.
I mean, I could think of a few to do
Pardon my
that.
frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Oh, please, no.
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight?
Oh, dear.
How is this possible? She was already...
It's never really
We
left.
are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the Three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now, they are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 Titans who guard Amphorius.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? Aw, I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
That's adorable.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphorius.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
I'm be real, she actually caught me off guard there. I legit thought that Evernight was just in control again and speaking some spiel and is about to tell her, alright, here's what you gotta do. Not March playing a prank. Honestly, that makes it better though.
As expected, I can't hide anything from Himeko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Hey, let's acknowledge the fact that you kicked
These
Sunday's
two
ass a few days ago.
Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to her, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
So what does she look like now?
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
No, it's a raccoon with a
Please
floaty
don't add
companion.
weird stuff to Amphorius's lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud. She looks way more majestic now than she used to.
I swear, if it actually is a raccoon with a tiny floating companion, I will buy it. Oh, cool, they're worshipping me.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
There's that one guy in the background just
That
worshiping someone
colossal
else's
deity
back.
is her. She has become the pillar of the world.
Oh my.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike her usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness her awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius's destiny.
Awakening? Has she fallen into slumber?
Okay, let me take a moment to talk about this. Well, not really talk about it, but comment on it. I want to know exactly what it is like in the universe to just have everyone refer to somebody with the pronoun game. Because has he done this yet? Have they gone to there? Where is he? And they all know who you're talking about, so clearly it's not that big of a deal, but from an end-user perspective, this would be so confusing. Was it? I know it's difficult to in-program someone constantly speaking the name that the player has chosen, but you could just use this canon names, right? Just say, has Stell fallen into slumber? I don't know. It just takes me out of the immersion just a little bit.
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to her. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
And very enthusiastic, honestly.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Look at her, she looks like a proud mom.
Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of her transformed into a towering Tathalone. Could it be?
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. Ugh, at least nice for her.
They are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world. Perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, when did you get all pious? Her advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Okay, good. Before I say my piece, again, this person looks like almost like they're worshiping this man's back. It is a nice bag. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is going to be the end of this particular. Oh. Oh my God. It's so loud.
Eye of twilight, for the rainbow you cast, turn the light of dawn and dusk into the glimmer.
I cannot run from that. Again, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Have a good day, and maybe she will be eerie like I'm being.